Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another edition of the Ranger's Lens. My name is Diana Chivuka Nakaima. This time round, we are in Queen Elizabeth National Park, southwestern part of Uganda, and in particular, the northern part of the park that is in Kasese. Today, we are going to talk about human-wildlife conflict. This time on the show, I have a gentleman with me that we are going to discuss this issue of human-wildlife conflict. Mike, welcome to the show, The Ranger's Lens.
Thank you very much, our viewers. I'm called Mike Birungi. I work with the Queen Elizabeth National Park as an Assistant Human Wildlife Conflicts Officer, and I'm in charge of all the human-wildlife relations, or call them conflicts, around the park and in the neighboring areas.
Okay, before we dive into the human-wildlife issues,
Yes.
a person who is looking at us, who is listening in to us, would like to know, what is Queen Elizabeth National Park? Just in brief.
Thank you. Queen Elizabeth National Park, like you said, it is located in southwestern Uganda. It was gazetted in 1952 as Kazinga Channel National Park, and later in 1954, after the visit of Queen Elizabeth II, it was renamed the Queen Elizabeth National Park to commemorate the visit of the Queen of England here in Uganda. When she visited Uganda, she had a stopover at one of the area near the equator, and even up to now, if you go to that place, it is called the Queen's Pavilion.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why this place is called Queen Elizabeth National Park. The park is 1,978 square kilometers, but when you talk of a protected area, you have added the Chambura Wildlife Reserve, you have added the Chigezo Wildlife Reserve. And the protected area is surrounded by 8 districts. This is Kasese on the northern side where we are now. We have Kamwenge, we have Chitagwenda, we have Ibanda, we have Ruvirizi, Rukunjiri, Mitoma, and Kanungu. Those are the 8 districts that surround our protected area. Queen Elizabeth National Park is a man and biosphere reserve. It is the only park in the whole of Uganda where you find people happily staying with the animals inside the park. We have 11 fishing villages, and these fishing villages that have people that stay with the wildlife. It is recognized internationally by UNESCO as a man and biosphere reserve. Queen Elizabeth National Park has a lot of fauna and flora. We have more than 96 mammals here in the park: the lions, the elephants, hyenas, buffaloes, and very many others. Also, we have more than 612 bird species, and these are water birds. When you're on the channel, cruise, you can see many of these birds. We also have the forest birds. When you're moving, doing birding in the park, you can see very many birds. Queen Elizabeth National Park has a lot of attractions. I've talked about the channel.
The channel?
It is the longest natural channel in the whole world.
Oh.
The Kazinga Channel. We also have the game drives in the Kasese Plains. We have the chimp tracking in the underground forest of the Chambura Gorge. We have the crater drives. If you move around the crater, there are very beautiful sceneries. They are also in the park here. We have so many attractions.
We have
around.
Quite a number of attractions.
Yes.
So our viewers, there are lots of attractions in Queen Elizabeth National Park. We may not finish, but right now we are talking about the issue of human-wildlife conflict. What is this human-wildlife conflict? What does it mean to the person out there?
Talking about the conflicts, as we people have needs, the wildlife, they also have needs. People, we need to have food, we need to have water. The same applies to the wildlife. they need food, they need water.
Mm.
So as they are looking for the water, as they are looking for food, we are also looking for water and food.
So we are sharing the same
So
environment.
somewhere in the middle there, we shall meet, and sometimes the relationship is not good.
It's not okay.
The elephant might feed on the maize garden. The elephant might break the tank and it drinks on the water because of the climate change and the prolonged drought. And also, as it is doing so, the community people may retaliate. They kill the elephant, they kill the lion, thereby creating the conflict. So what happens, Queen Elizabeth National Park is known to be a savanna national park, but because of climate change and other factors, the park is changing to more of forested, and more thickets are developing around the park because of invasive species. We have different species in the park here. We have the Dichothatch cinerea, we have the Panthenium hystophorus, we have the Preta cylindrica, and very many others. When they grow, they outcompete the short grass. And when
the viewers, those terms are scientific, but those are trees.
Yeah,
they are scientific names of different trees.
Yes.
So we shouldn't get lost. But those are species that are not needed, right?
Yes, yes.
They are not needed, especially in this savanna park of ours. They are of no good use in the savanna.
Yes, these are species that they have come and they are eating up all other plants that have been good food for our animals. So when there is a reduced food, when there is reduced short grass in the park, our animals will always go out to the neighboring communities to look for that good grass and maize like you can see in the background. Also, we have a problem of climate change. We have prolonged droughts in the area. These droughts, they dry up the watering points in the park. So when there are no watering points in the park, our animals will always move out to the neighboring communities to look for water. So when they go there, they break taps, they break water tanks, and thereby increasing on the conflict. Yes, also what we need to understand is that the increased population
around the
park. These animals used to move in areas we call like corridors. There used to be very many corridors around the park, but because of increase in the population, there is increase in the demand of land for for agriculture.
So the corridors are reduced.
Corridors are reduced. The park is shrinking, and when these animals come to those places where they used to call home, they find gardens, they find homes, and they create. When they eat on those gardens, they create that conflict.
So the most common conflict is the search for food.
Yes.
The search for what to eat and what to drink.
Yes.
So in most cases, it is animals to the gardens.
Yes.
And most especially elephants.
Yeah. And in the last financial year, we had 465 cases of human life conflict around the park, and is around 80% of these conflicts were from the elephants. Yes.
Do the communities understand that they have partly contributed to this?
Yes.
Or they push all the blame to the wild? That has no boundaries.
As communities, they always want to blame the wild, but we are doing a lot of awareness to make sure that we leave these corridors for our animals, so that they can move freely to different protected areas.
So in areas where the corridors have not worked, they have still gone on to be, occupied. What is done?
In areas where people have occupied, we have put very many interventions. Before, we could do scare shooting. As rangers, we go outside there, sleep on people's gardens, even here where we are standing. We used to sleep along this line, along this tarmac road, and up to the river, guarding these crops you see here from the elephants, from the buffaloes at night. That one we call it scare shooting. We have also trained the local communities. We call them community wildlife scouts. We have trained them, equipped them, given them the equipment, the skills on how they can protect their
Also
gardens.
help themselves.
Yeah, also help themselves to protect the gardens. And the gardens are from the animals. Yeah, and we have continuously trained these people and equipped them. Even in areas where we have a fence, we still need these scouts. Yes.
I thought that when we have a fence like the one we are seeing here, it is all done.
And the duty of the scout is not only to guard the crops from the animals. We also use them to do a lot of awareness in the communities. We also use them to maintain the fences where we have put them. We also use them to report the people destroying the fences.
Oh,
yes.
So we have people that again destroy the fences.
Yeah, people always sometimes they cross the fence and they enter the protected areas to look for firewood. For example, on this stretch, the biggest the biggest illegal activity here is the illegal firewood collection.
Don't they fear because these are electric fences?
The fence was designed for the animals, and
so the human beings can
people can manipulate sometimes. But what we are doing, we are putting the cameras, and we always arrest them when they are destroying these fences.
Okay.
So I was talking about the interventions. We have the trenches. We began from somewhere to reach to the electric fence. We have around 100 kilometers of the elephant trench around the park, and most of the trenches in the southern sector, Kanungu, Rukunjiri, and Tom. They also help to stop animals not to reach to community gardens. We have also an intervention of the Mauritius stones. Like you seeing a line of the fence, also put a line of Mauritius stones. When they grow very well, it is hard for the animals to cross them to enter to people's gardens. We also use beehives. In some areas, we put a line of beehives on the park, and the elephants fear bees. So they don't cross in fact.
What is the science between the bees and the elephants?
When a bee stings the elephant, it might run for like about 5 kilometers. So when they see the bees,
they can't
don't disturb
closer.
that area. Yeah. Okay. We also do land use. We advise our people to plant non-palatable crops near the boundary, so that they are not disturbed, they are not attract the animals. And under the IFPA seed program, we supported the communities of Nyamwaba division in Kasese District and communities of Mahoro and Stagwenda with the seedlings of onions. They planted a lot of onions around the boundary, and their gardens were safe from the
so no animal can eat onions.
Yeah. In other places, people are putting tea, people are putting tobacco and chili on the boundary, and it's not disturbed.
So when you give in these crops that are not eaten by the wild, is there an arrangement for the market, or they already have the market and probably they lack the seeds?
Kasese being at the border, we have a lot of market from across Congo, and even in Kasese town alone, if you go to Kasese town, people are very many. They take onions to Kampala, South Sudan, so the market is there.
The market is there.
Yeah. Another intervention is the awareness.
That one is very key.
We are doing a lot of awareness in the communities, in the 8 districts. We have our staffs in the communities there doing a lot of awareness.
Talk of awareness.
Yes.
When you step out to these people, do they find the topic of wildlife conservation, easy for them to understand? Do they accept it with an open hand when you're talking to them?
Yes. Talking about awareness, the communities around Queen Elizabeth National Park, majority are pro-conservation. That's when, like I told you, we have 11 fishing villages with a very big number of people staying in the park. But if you go there, you will find a lot of wildlife around their places and they are staying within this village. So it's because of the awareness, the continuous awareness.
Is the awareness about animal behaviors? Because when you look at Kazinga Channel,
Yes.
I believe Kazinga Channel,
Yes.
that's where we have lots of hippos,
Yes.
and we see some buffaloes around that
Yes.
place. But you find people are fishing,
Yes.
and then the hippos are this close.
Yes.
So does it involve some kind of animal behavior?
Yeah, awareness involves animal behaviors, involves the importances of conservation, and very many others. These people understand the behaviors of the animals, and there is what we call animal distance. They always leave that distance with the animal, but they stay peacefully with the animals. After all, the awareness, they stay very well with the animals. So I was still talking about the interventions. We have an intervention of revenue sharing,
That one is very good.
whereby we give the 20% of the gate collection fee to the 8 districts surrounding the park. And from 2003 up to last year, 2023, up to 2023, we have given out around 11 billion to the communities
in the
8 districts. And this money is used to reduce on the conflicts. For example, some people have put the trenches.
Using that money.
Using that money. Some people have used this money to buy beehives, and they put the beehives along the boundary. And they also earn money from the beehives. Some people have built schools. Some communities have built hospitals. Some communities have built roads, and very many others from the revenue sharing money.
So at least they are now seeing some advantage.
Yes, advantage from the park.
From the park.
We also do resource access. You see, as the park, we allow organized groups of people.
Organized groups
of people.
Our viewers should mark that, yes. Organized groups, because I thought that if I want to pick a resource from the park, I wake up, I get my panga, I come to you at the gate, I say, can I please access the park? I want some firewood. That's what I thought.
No, that's not how it is.
It's done.
We have communities with registered groups at the sub-counties. They request for a resource, for example, firewood. Our teams will go in those areas and assess if the firewood is there. We have an MOU with that group of people. MOU explains very well the number of days in a week you will enter the park, and collect the number of hours you will be in the park. So, and even how much you're supposed to collect, and how much supposed to collect. For example, maybe in a week. So at the end of the day, people are happy. They are accessing resources like firewood, grass. They are accessing fish. They are accessing cowrie shells, and very many others. And in the last financial year, that is 2023-2024, we gave out more than 500 million shillings to the groups that have the MOU with the park. Yes. So we are also doing compensation. Compensation as an intervention. For the losses
that come in.
Yeah, when sometimes maybe where we don't have the fence, when these animals eat, for example, the maize you see in the background here, we are compensating these people. So lastly, we are doing the fencing. We have 129 kilometers of electric fence around the park, For example, this stretch is Nyamugasani to Kabiruzi. This area is called Kabiruzi. Electric fence line. From Kabiruzi, there is Kabiruzi Chikorongo, where you saw the equator. It is also fenced. From Chikorongo, you go up to Nyamwamba River. Past Nyamwamba River. It is all fenced. Okay. Down here, when you go down from Nyamugasani up to the Congo border, that is the place is called Sango. It is all fenced. Where we have the fence, there is no any other conflict. And when you go to Chitagwenda, we have the fence there, and we are still doing the construction. Okay. When you go to Rubirizi, we have the fence there, and we are continuing the construction. If you go to Rukunjiri, there is a fence, and we are continuing the construction. But Kanungu, it is all closed up with the fence. Yeah, so we are doing a lot of electric fencing around the park. Because of these fences, HWC cases have reduced from 465 in the last financial year to 385 in this just recent financial year.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, our viewers, you can see what is happening here in this place. This is the electric fence that Mike is talking about, and you can see very well the flourishing maize in the community. And just a few meters, this is the park. So it gives a very good implication that animals are no longer crossing. Animals are no longer crossing to the communities to destroy crops. So we are continuing to the community, and we hear from them.
And also, and before the fence, people were sleeping out. Even our rangers, personally, would sleep out here. We guarding.
So there is a better like welfare.
Yes.
In terms of life.
But currently, you can't see in a house here. There used to be very many small houses.
The small houses were meant to guard. Okay.
But now people have gone back to their homes.
People were busy guarding. Now the population is up. People have got time to spend with them.
The chairman told us that according to the last census, people have increased because of the fence.
So people are no longer spending nights
outside. They are spending nights inside.
Did we have people complaining?
Yeah, in Rubirizi, women were saying we no longer see our men. At night, they are outside the garden, the elephants. But now they have their men's home
inside
all
there.
All the nights.
All the nights.
Yeah.
And also the men were complaining at some point?
At some point, the men could say, I don't know if even these children are mine because I'm always outside. But now the men and the women, they are in the homes or each and every time of the day. Also, we had a lot of famine around the park. But now that people have crops, the famine has reduced. We had a lot of illegal activities. People would plant, for example, maize. They are eaten by the elephants. And at the end of the day, you enter to look for firewood that you'll sell and they get money. And now people are happy outside there, and they have no time to enter and destroy the trees and the animals in the park.
Okay, it's time for us to go into the communities, and we also talk to them about this issue of human-wildlife conflict. Solutions are there. We can never run out of solutions. The wild and the humans must live amicably. The world or the environment belongs to all of us. Our viewers, like we said, that we are going to step out in the community. So we are here with one of the residents of this village. And just besides here, we didn't know that he was the owner of the garden, but he came along and we met him. Say welcome to the show. You can tell us your name and where we are.
My name's Paluk Michael, born in Kabiruzi Parish. I really appreciate the fence because all along we didn't have maize coming up like this. So I really appreciate the owner the initiative that brought the fence here. And we are interested in that. Only that the breakdowns that we normally get, we share with the community and we see how we can manage it as cleaning around. We do, if they need help, we do help them and
Maintaining the fence.
the
Okay.
fence. Yeah.
Like slashing the other side.
Yeah, the other side.
Okay. Zay, tell us, how was it before the fence came?
Before it was very hectic because I myself I'd walk 10 kilometers per day at night.
Per day?
Per day.
Guarding
The
garden.
garden.
Didn't you fear the elephants, the lions?
Of course, we had rangers and we had a lot of group of UPDF also inclusive. So we were 30 scouts and being divided in two groups.
Okay.
10 the other side, 10 the other side, all along.
So at what times could you start guarding?
We would start exactly at 6 up to 6.
In the morning? And how about your families?
Of course, the family, you first
Mazaya,
surrender.
Aren't you married? Aren't you married? How did you?
It was a family planning made by God because we couldn't, we couldn't get time to.
So during that time, it was some family planning.
Family planning
made by God.
The community.
So your women used to complain.
Yeah, of course.
And how did you manage now?
Of
Did
course.
they understand at the end of the day?
Of course, with the intervention with the WUA and the LOCs, domestic violence were always in the office. So that's why they designed, maybe said now, why all along they were designing how should you solve? How should we solve this problem?
So the domestic issues were because you people went out to guard the garden.
Of course. And
then the women had to complain.
Yes. And of course, the other women, the others would come, and at the end of the day, they become your wives because you were in the same.
Even road. Women could guard at night.
Yeah, at night.
Even women.
Yes, but even women. So
in the end,
we would get domestic violence within those women and men.
So how is the rate now?
The rate it has reduced. We are now normalized.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which animals could really disturb you during that time?
The elephants, the buffaloes, and sometimes we would get even the lions.
So the lions would just cross?
Cross and eat people's domestic, people's cows, goats. Yeah. But due to the intervention with the WUA, with the elephant, with the lions, they would immediately pay. Okay. But on the elephants, even up to now,
the compensation is coming.
If it is coming, it's nice.
The compensation is coming. We are assured that the compensation is on the way.
If it is on the way, we appreciate. Otherwise, people were scared that sister put the fence. They were even losing hope, but they were confident because the fence would maintain, would relieve the other season.
Talk about the food issues in the families. During that time, when the animals could invade the communities, they turn into the communities, how was the food structure in the home? The food you used to buy, now that the animals...
Yeah, we used to buy, but even by now we are buying, but we are now having hope. We are going to stop sometime to buy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You've heard it from the community. You've heard his name?
Michael.
Yeah, I've heard two Michaels. You've heard it from the community. Another Mike who has said that indeed during that time it was not okay. Before this electric fence came into action, they used to sleep out hours from 6 in the evening to 6 in the morning. So automatically that one called for a number of issues in the family. No food. Women complained about their husband's absence in the homes at night, vice versa to the men. But as we speak now, you can see some smile on Zay's Mike's face. The food is here, it is growing, and then the family is also stable. You've been very good viewers of the Rangers Lens. We pledge to continue bringing you more of these stories right from the field. I remain Diana Chibuka, your host. Thank you.